Ringo TV Reactions back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to business. So, we're back again. This time, we're going to deal with another topic titled, I'm Too Good for Single Mothers. I'm too good for single mothers. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you get the likes up. Let's get to work.
You may have maturity. I felt like you don't have authority. You have a responsibility, but no authority. That's what I feel.
And those are some strong words. But Joya,
Yes.
you didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that
finna make up
question
something right now.
about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So you're a
What's
very
that got to do?
intelligent woman.
What's that got to do?
You're a
with
very
it?
intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do
Making
with
sure
your
that you,
choice?
okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. A better chance of me having a successful life
You're speaking
by
of
finding a
me.
man. That's what I'm
Excuse me.
thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
Is your
I
mother still
struggled.
alive?
I struggle. My mom's still
Did
alive.
she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have
sure.
that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
But we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about their
situation at
What I
hand.
want to
Listen, hold
be
on.
That's not
A
the
woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
So what I
I'm
want
just
to be
being- I'm just saying
clear,
equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all
Not at all.
defined by the sum of our deeds and our character. And you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Amen.
Be clear.
You see what we got to deal with, right? Do you see how these single mothers, how they believe that as a man, you're supposed to take care of them and their kids? A man is not allowed to have standards. If a man says, look, I'm too good to be with a single mother, all of a sudden now, the shaming language, the insults, everything comes out. All because a man don't want you. Look, guys, we have a lot of updates and adjusting to do as men. moving forward, as a man, you are not to deal with a single mother. In no capacity. No dating, no concubine, no wife. You leave them alone. Do you understand? Now, I know some of you guys, you're thirsty. So in your mind, you're going to try to go out here and save these women because you figure shorty looks good. She still have a nice body. Well, you just told me what you looking for. You're not really trying to get with her because you got love for her. You're just trying to smash. Do you see how easy that was? Because when a man get with a woman, he should want to build a relationship and actually love this woman. But these single mothers in today's day need to be avoided at all costs. And let me also shout out Minister Jap. Make sure I give him his flowers. Because Minister Jap has been talking about the single mother more than anybody on YouTube. And he don't get his just due. He's been talking about the single mother for a long time. And he never got his just due. So I want to make sure that I acknowledge him for his contributions. Because he's been warning these brothers for a long time. Now, I tried to show the single mother mercy. No more mercy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We're not saving you. I suggest that if you're a woman and you're a single mother, right? You need to go back to your baby daddy. You need to go back. Go back to your baby daddy. That's who you should go back to. Because what we saw in that video is entitlement. What we saw in that video is a woman that believed because this man is a man of value and standards, he's supposed to settle for a woman that got kids and baby daddies. No. You brothers are not supposed to date single mothers. You're not supposed to, guys. Now, I know in the past I probably told you, hey, you get with a single mom, you deal with her as a concubine. No, you don't do that at all. You leave them alone. As a man of standards and principles, you've worked your whole life to build yourself up as a man. You hit the gym. You got your diet right. You got your money right. You just got a new house. You just got a new crib. You're taking care of business. You did all of that. Only to settle for a woman that got a pile of kids, baby daddy issues, trauma, hurt, pain, and religion. We can't do that, guys. We can't do that. As a man, you're supposed to have a woman that have no kids. It's bad enough as men, we can't even find a pure woman who never really been with a man. We can't find that. The last thing we want to do as a man is settle for a woman that come pre-packaged with a family already. We're not doing that. And I'm not going to teach you guys and lead you into a burning house. So in case you missed my stream earlier, I've updated my message. You're not supposed to deal with single mothers as concubines. No. You're not supposed to deal with them at all. Do you get that? I, Ringo TV, officially, publicly tell you, if you're a sister and you're viewing, if you're a single mom, I'm not dealing with you. No marriage, no concubine, no dating, no friendships, nothing. I don't want nothing to deal with you. Because what the Most High showed me is that as a man, when you get with a single mother, you're opening yourself up to adultery. Throughout the week, I've been talking about the runaway wife. The runaway wife is typically a woman that was in a relationship. She ran from that relationship, left a man, left the father of her kids to go be single again. When you get with her, you are now in adultery. There are a lot of women at the sound of my voice that was previously married to other men. They separated, like Tia Mowry. You see how Tia Mowry is, how she left a good brother, Corey? Now she's out there dancing around and being half naked and showing her body every chance she get. Why she's doing this? She's looking for a new man. If you get with her, you're in adultery. The runaway wife. Everywhere around on social media, they're trying to make us brothers settle for a single mom. You're a hardworking man, and you're supposed to settle to take care of another man's legacy? We can't do that. You deserve a woman that got no children. If more brothers adapt to the standard, if more brothers say no to single mothers, again, shout out to Minister Jab. If you would just have dignity and honor and set the bar high and say, I'm not dating them, I'm not marrying them, I'm not even trying to sleep with them, I'm just leaving them alone. Once you do that, they're going to have to truly turn to God and then go back to their baby daddy. Because that's exactly who they're supposed to go back to. We're not supposed to be taking care of them. Look what we just finished witnessing. They created a show promoting dating single mothers. Why? Not a woman that have no kids. Because this is what they want us brothers to get involved in. They want all of us to take care of the problems that women dealt with in the past. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. And of course, you're going to have women, they're going to be upset. And the thing that I have for you ladies that are going to be upset, right? I have a question for you. If you're such a great woman, right? A great single mom, why are you upset with me because I don't want to deal with you? But yet, a woman who is a single mom can say, the man that she get with got to make six figures, got to be 6 feet tall, got to have good D, right? He got to have all of these things. It's okay for you to do that. But if I say I don't want to deal with you, all of a sudden now, I'm a misogynist, I'm gay, who hurt you, you don't get no pee, you're this, you're that, all of this negative stuff. The shaming language comes in, the insults come in, and it most likely come from women that are typically over 40, 2 to 5 kids. And they're upset because I'm telling you guys, you shouldn't deal with them. You shouldn't. Because we're putting ourselves as men in adultery. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Let's play this tape again in case you're now joining in, you don't know what's going on. Let's play the tape.
You may have maturity. I felt like you don't have authority. You have a responsibility, but no authority. That's what I feel.
Those are some strong words, but Joya,
Yes.
you didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
What was the turnoff? What was the turnoff? Why she didn't ask for another date? You know why she didn't ask for another date? Because brother man had standards. Brother man said no to single mothers. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully, guys. Listen. What women are doing, they're living their best life. I like to say their worst life. They call it their best life. They're living their best life in their 20s. Dealing with Pookie. Dealing with Ray Ray. They make all the mistakes. All the bad choices. They give their womb to the worst possible men. Men they know are not good. They end up with 2 to 4 baby daddies. Kids all over the house. Right? They get into their 30s. Now they're from hot girl summer to Miss Independent. I don't need a man. So now they got the hot girl summer phase, the 304 phase. I'm an independent woman phase. But they got these kids. Now they push 40. Now at age 40, they come to Jesus. Now they go to church. They wear a church hat. They have a Bible. Or they go to the mosque. They become a Muslim, Christian, whatever their persuasion is. They wear the dashikis, the head wraps, the veils to appear like they're pure. Now they want a good man. And they're trying to present and package themselves to us brothers that have been working our whole life to build ourselves up, only to take care of another man's legacy. We can't do that, fam. We can't do that. That's crazy. We can't do that, guys. Think about how crazy we look. And this is why I have to apologize to you brothers, fam. I did that in my last stream. I have to take accountability for teaching men to take single mothers as concubines. For what? See, throughout all my videos, I've been telling you a lot of times, if I was messing with a single mom, I'm not taking care of her kids. I said that many times, meaning I'll kick it with shorty, but I'm not taking care of her kids. But then I started to think about it. If I'm not going to take care of her kids, it don't make no sense I be with her. You get what I'm saying? I would be a hypocrite to be with her and yet not assume the role of some sort of father figure. So I said to myself, it's best that I don't deal with them, because then I would have to deal with the baby daddy. I would have to deal with children that are not going to respect me. Number one, they're going to eventually tell you, you're not my daddy. You're not my daddy. When it comes to disciplining the children, you're not going to be able to do that. The baby daddy gonna be knocking the door. Now you got to deal with this ninja. And you got to deal with the possibility of said woman still sleeping with her baby daddy. And you're going to have to deal with the hurts and the pains that she carry from those relationships. And then when these kids get older, now you putting them through college. See, as men, we got to think about all of this because a lot of times we make excuses for getting with a single mom when really the only thing you're trying to do is have sexual relations with her. That's what you're trying to do. Some of you guys are so desperate because you've been failing in the dating game and you can't seem to score. So you told yourself, hey, if I could get with a single mom, at least I'll get some box. No, we got to have standards as men. You're not supposed to deal with them at all. Now, I know they're not going to like me. I get it. That's the price I got to pay. They can go back to their baby daddy. Because I'm not interested in being in adultery with a woman who ran from her baby daddy because she couldn't get things done her way. So now she want me to be the cleanup guy. I'm not cleaning up your mess. Think about what's happening in this particular video. You have Jezebel in the middle, who is over 40. Then you have another woman who's a single mom who is upset because the brother don't want her. The brother said no to single mothers, and she's upset. And what did they do? They decided to use shame, guilt, insults, and the need to be right. Shout out to the late Kevin Samuels. They use so much shame and language on that brother, it's unbelievable. Down to the point where the brother said, yeah, I grew up in a single mother household. And they tried to use that against him by saying, hey, since you were raised in a single mother household, why you don't get with a single mother? That's not right. That's offensive. That's offensive to all women that got kids. Listen, woman, if you're a woman and you got kids, how can you be offended by a man that just don't want you? How could you be offended at a man that don't want to deal with your baby daddy drama? If you got a pile of kids out of wedlock, I don't supposed to take care of your kids. They're not my responsibility. Look, ladies, if you got a school loan, if you got a bank loan, and you get with me, your debts is your debts. They're not mine. If you owe MasterCard, Visa, that's not my problem. You made the debt. So if you were out there living hot girl summer and you had 3 kids out of wedlock, what makes you think that your value, market value, is so high that I need to settle with you and take care of your kids? What exactly am I getting in return? Ladies, while you're upset with me because I don't want you and these brothers are not going to deal with you, what exactly are you bringing a man if you have kids from other men? What are you bringing? What incentive does a man have to take you serious? Because I've had all kinds of experiences. And I'm going to tell you, single mothers need to be avoided. You are going to waste your time. you're going to be frustrated, and you're going to deal with this entitlement, this over exaggerated entitlement of them believing that somehow they're some sort of virgin. I mean, some of them go so far to believe that because they still look good, that they're a package deal and you got to take care of their kids. And I'm like, ladies, those kids are not mine. You do know that, right? Where's the baby daddy? Why he's not taking care of his kids? Oh, I don't know who the baby daddy is. How you don't know who the baby daddy of your 3 kids is? Guys, why would you, as a man, a grown man, take the responsibility of being a doorstep to kids that a woman don't even know who the baby daddy is? Think about how that looked, bro. When these single mothers were in their prime, they had the opportunity, like any other woman, to get with the right man and do the right thing. They ruined their lives when they were younger. And now that they're 35, 40, 45, now they want you, Mr. Goodbar. But they didn't want Mr. Goodbar when they were in their prime. When they were in their prime, they weren't checking for you, brothers. They were dealing with the thug. They were dealing with Pookie. They were dealing with these criminals that are in and out of prison. But now that the market value went down, body is not the same. Breasts aren't perky like it used to be. Now all of a sudden, they're looking on the shelf for you. And they're going to present themselves real nice to be enticing. Don't fall for the okie doke, guys. Let's get back to the tape.
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother.
You see that? She got turned off the minute the brother had a standard. She got turned off the minute the brother said, I'm a high value man and I'm too good to be with a single mother. The brother had standards. Why in the world would a high value man or a man of value get with you when you're carrying all of this baggage? See, she thought because she looked good that automatically mean that this brother is going to fall for the okie doke. He's looking in the future. He's considering all avenues, and he realized it's a bad deal. It's not worth the risk. You got to be disciplined as a man to recognize, listen, I don't even want to smash these single mothers. I don't want them. And there's nothing wrong with that, ladies. If you're a single mom, go back to your baby daddy. He'll take you back. But I'm not. I'm setting a standard real high so that brothers could be like, wait a minute. But I thought you said, Ringo, deal with them as concubines. Yeah, that's what I said in the past. But as a man, I'm supposed to grow, right? As a man, I'm supposed to increase in my knowledge, right? And I've realized the more I study this phenomenon, you're not supposed to be with a single mother. You're not. Because a single mom come to you with 2 to 3 different families all in one. Because she has the bodies of these other baby daddies that she had children with. Those are spirits. And now you're dealing with it now. It's not worth it. Every situation where a brother get with a single mom, it turns into a nightmare. We try to show mercy. We try to see, hey, let me get with this sister and, you know what I mean? Hopefully everything will work out. It's not going to work out. Because in her mind, she feels she's entitled. And the minute you don't do things her way, she's out of there. She's going to leave you. I'm just letting you know that right now, guys. So right now, she's going to shame this brother because he decided, I don't want you. It doesn't matter how you look. You got kids, you're a single mom. I got standards. It's like men aren't allowed to have standards in this day. It's like men aren't allowed to have standards. But women can say, I want a man that makes 6 figures. I want a man that is 6 feet tall. But in the minute of a guy says, well, I don't want a woman that got kids, all of a sudden now, he's a misogynist. He hates women. No, you're mad because when a man has standards, it means you're going to be alone. And this is why I'm letting these brothers know. Don't be thirsty, guys. Don't be out here being thirsty, figuring, well, I could get with this single mom and kind of kick it with her. Fam, you enabling the dysfunction that's been going on forever. Because what this brother said in this video was phenomenal. Because they were trying to shame him about him being raised by a single mother, that he should just accept her. He says, do we want to keep the cycle going on? Should the cycle continue? Should the generational curse of single mom continue? No, it got to be broken at some point. So he's setting the bar high.
However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother is not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
Do you see the shaming language here? That's very offensive because now you're using his mom to shame him. He said he was raised by a single mom. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean I got to date and marry a single mom now. I'm trying to break the cycle. He probably was feeling you, but then when he found out that you have kids, he said, I'm trying to break the cycle. I need to get with a woman that got no kids. So you disrespecting the brother, disrespecting his moms by saying and alluding that because he was raised with a single mom, he's supposed to give you a chance. Well, what if he wasn't raised by a single mom? Then what? You're going to still have a reason to judge him and use shaming language because in your mind, you feel you're entitled to a high value man. So now you're disrespecting his mom. Just because he was raised by a single mother does not mean he got to get with you. And it bothers women when you're a man and you have standards.
That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
So now it's unfair and it's insensitive to women that have children because a man have standards and don't want you. You figure because you're a black woman, you're attractive, you have a body, that somehow a man is supposed to get with you because you have kids, because he was raised by a single mother. It don't work that way, ladies. It don't work that way. Where's your baby daddy? Why you're not with him? Go back to your baby daddy. Go back to him. Shaming this man because he don't want you. Prove that you believe you're entitled and you're shocked that he would even let you pass away because you thought because of the way you look that he's going to be thirsty for you. Most of us brothers are so mature in today's day. We're rising above the standards and we're having discipline not to fall for this mess no more. As a man, as a hard-working man, you have to have a standard, guys. You cannot no longer settle for a single mom and her kids. It's not your fault. She made her choice. Stop feeling sorry for them, fam. Stop feeling that you got to step up to the plate to be a man. No. Don't be a Russell Wilson. Guys, don't be a Russell Wilson. Sierra was out there doing her thing, got with Future. He blew her back out, put a bunch of babies in her, and now Russell Wilson decided to step up to the plate and be a simp. Nobody respects Russell Wilson. Don't be him. The guy look like a clown right now. You out there with another man's wife, another man's woman, taking care of his legacy. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be caught in the street. I'm out and about with a single mom, and I'm with all her kids, and people on YouTube like, yo, they go Ringo. Hey, yo, what up, bro? Hey, yo, I ain't know, yo, these are all your kids? Nah, these are not mine. No, it's not happening. And I know, look, y'all can go ahead and get mad. And I'm talking to the single moms. You getting mad is more proof why none of these brothers are supposed to deal with you. I'm only interested in women that have no kids. That's my word. If I run into a sister, hey, how you doing? You got kids? Yeah, I got kids. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I don't even want to know anything. I'm out. Because I find that they have a lot of problems, and the problems are covered up by all these fancy outfits, lashes, hair. I'm not dealing with it. Underneath all of that is problems. Dude sitting next to her is just a simp. He's a simp. He's the guy that is just trying to smash. He's not trying to get with her and take care of her kids. He just want to hook up with her to smash.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
Wow. Give him a round of applause, fam. That was a good comeback right there, man. That was a good comeback. Just because it's a cycle doesn't mean I want it to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history.
Wow. What you're supposed to learn from is history. Man. Bro man dropping bars on her, fam. And dude right there getting salty. Look at his face. He's getting salty right now. She's supposed to learn from history. What history? He's talking about learning from your mistakes, learning from your bad decisions with men. You ain't learned from nothing. You still out here doing your madness. You ain't learned from history. Let's let him explain it, fam.
So you're a very intelligent woman.
What's that got to do
You're a
with
very
it?
intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, if as a woman growing up, you know, it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking
by
of
finding a
me.
man. That's what I'm thinking.
You see how she's getting upset, guys? You see how she's getting upset and the other woman had to cut in? You speaking of me? You speaking of me? Yes, he's talking to you. You're the one who made all those bad choices. Look, ladies, this is the problem. You don't want to be accountable for nothing. When you were in your teens, your late teens, you were out there fooling around with boys. Your grandmother told you to stop. Your mama told you to stop. And if you had a daddy, he told you to stop doing that too. Then when you got into your 20s, you were messing around and you got pregnant. Question, whose fault is that? It's not mine. So the first time you got pregnant, you knew what you did was wrong. You knew the guy you was messing with ain't ish. But you still went back out there in the dating world. Got with another ninja. Didn't learn from history. Didn't take no accountability. No self-autonomy, nothing. You get pregnant again. Your girlfriends gave you a baby shower. Rather than you learning from history, do the right thing, no. You went back out there, got pregnant again. And now you're expecting one of us to come in and clean up the mess. No, it's not happening. Guys, whatever you do, brothers, whatever you do, don't deal with a single mom. Don't do it, guys. Don't be thirsty. Don't look at Shorty and be like, but Ringo, yo, man, I'm saying Shorty feeling me. No, she's not really feeling you. She's trying to trap you, bro. If Shorty got young babies, young kids, and you step in, trying to be that role model, trying to be that stepdaddy, bro, did you know she could put you on child support? Did you know that? Did you know that she can go to the courts and say you were in her life, she was living at your house for 2 years, and how your kids are accustomed to you? She could put you on child support. So as a man, you got to know how to be honest with yourself. If you only got with Shorty to smash, you should have made that known up front. That's your whole purpose. That's why you there. Because if you lead that woman on into a relationship, don't be surprised if she put you on child support. And now, because you didn't really want to be with her, now all of a sudden now you crying on YouTube, contacting the brothers saying, yo, bro, man, I don't know, Shorty put me on child support. Well, you got what you had coming. I'm telling you brothers to leave them alone. If you're thirsty and you try to go with them, acting like you being in a relationship because you want to smash, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Because it's not going to work out anyway. Eventually, she's going to break up with you. I promise you. Single mothers normally break up with guys every single time.
So you were raised by a single mother?
Yes. And
Is your mother still alive?
I struggled. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggled.
Do you see do you see the shaming, the guilt, the insults? Why is she still talking about his mom? What if the brother said, I wasn't raised by a single mom? I was raised in a 2-family home. Would they be talking about the mom? No. They think because he was raised by a single mom, he should have a love for single mothers. This is where we are in today's day. The majority of you brothers are being trained and programmed into wifing up women that ruin their lives. I don't care if Shorty look good, bro. I don't want her. Neither should you. She need to go back to her baby daddy. Write your baby daddy a letter and tell him I'm sorry for all I've done. Could you please take me back? None of these guys are trying to date me. It doesn't matter how fine I look. Even Ringo, he don't even want to date me. I need for you to accept me back. And most likely he's going to say no. So maybe you may not want to write that letter because he's going to say no too. So what does this mean for you? It means you're going to be alone for the rest of your natural life. Just like I've been saying for years. That's right. Look, guys, the only women you're supposed to deal with are single women with no kids. Those are the only women I'm interested in moving forward. I don't care if a sister is a baddie. You have what? Who? 2 kids? I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool.
What you talking about, Ringo? I thought you liked me, though.
You cool and all, but I'm not with the single mother thing.
What? So you're not... So hold up. Isn't that racism or prejudice?
No, it's called a standard. Check it out, guys. Check out the chat. Check out the chat, guys. You see what's going on? You see what's happening here? A single mom is in the chat right now. Mad. It's very easy to know who got kids and who don't have kids. A single mom is in the chat right now telling the world that she's a single mom. Check this out. Where is your father, Ringo? What does that have to do with this topic? What you need to be asking yourself is, where is your baby daddy? That's what you need to be asking yourself. And see, this is a problem. Guys, are you seeing what I'm telling you now? Are you seeing the same language that those ladies are doing towards this brother is the same thing that woman just did towards me? What does "where is your father" have to do with this topic? I'm a grown-ass man, woman. I'm 46 years young. Why are you talking about where your father is? Where your baby daddy is? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Where's your baby daddy? Where is he? Do you know? Where is your baby daddy? Crickets. Do you see now, guys, why I tell you, don't date them, don't marry them, don't mess with them, leave them alone. That has to be the standard with all men. Do you understand me? I don't know that person from nowhere. They come over here asking, where is your father? My question is, where's your baby daddy? Could you answer that question? They always say that their husband is sitting next to them. Pure lies. Your husband is sitting next to you, but you're talking to me. It's interesting to me how all these married women are taking offense, but yet they're supposed to be married. Yeah, whatever you say. You wish you were married. Listen, you know how many times I be live and I talk about topics and you have women saying, oh, my husband is sitting next to me. So your husband is sitting next to you while watching me, but you're asking another man, where is his father? What is the significance of you asking that question for if you have a husband and you're secure? Your comment is coming from the heart of someone hurt because they know they're single with kids and have no idea where their baby daddy is. You are projecting your life on me. You need to look yourself in your bathroom mirror and ask yourself, where is my baby daddy? Because I know you don't have no husband. I've been doing this too long, spoke to too many women, and I know all the signs. Normally, when women are in the comments and they are speaking against a man when he's teaching truth, they don't got no husband. Women that got husbands are busy cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, taking care of the house. They don't got no time to be on social media worrying about what a man says about single mothers if they're married. And this, guys, is why you should not be dating them. Do you see how the signs are coming out? I'm trying to show you guys so you can see this in real time. I'm trying to show you what's going on so that you don't get caught out there, brothers. Because the attitude that you see there is the same attitude you're going to see when you're dating one of these women. It's going to be ugly, guys. It's going to be very ugly. The minute they don't get their way, they're going to be upset. And they're going to eventually leave you. Married women don't sit online arguing with men. And also, if a woman is married, her husband would tell her to hold her peace and stay quiet. A man is not going to have his woman going back and forth towards a man. Because a real man would protect his wife by telling her, shut up. Why are you even talking? That's what a man would say. You would never see my wife on social media addressing a man. You would never see that. You know why? Because she have good home training. Because as a man, as a husband, I'm the one who wear the pants. I'm the one who protects. I'm the one who educate the household. Any woman of mine is going to follow my leadership. She's not going to be out there doing her own thing. And the way I'm going to instruct her and give her this wisdom, she's going to know how to move when I'm not even around. So when she's in the street, she's going to know how to conduct herself. She ain't gonna be online arguing with men. That look crazy. The same spirit, guys, that you see in that video is the same spirit you see in the chat. Why would a woman be speaking on behalf of single mothers? If you had any sense, you would be in full agreement of what I'm saying. How could you be a married woman and not understand the message? So a man is supposed to take care of a woman and her kids. That's what you're saying? I don't give a damn if a woman is a single mother. That have nothing to do with me. She made her choice to have all these babies out of wedlock. All these baby daddies. And then on top of that, when I teach on the topic of polygyny, in terms of a man having more than one wife, I got single mothers telling me that they're not sharing no man with any other woman, that man got to be monogamous to them when they got 4 baby daddies. Are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me you got a pile of kids out of wedlock, a bunch of baby daddies, I practice polygyny, and yet you don't want me to be involved with no other woman but you? And you got 3 to 4 baby daddies that you got to see on the regular. And I don't even know what you're doing with them. You got to be out of your mind. And this is why I'm saying, guys, leave them alone. You know? This is crazy. Yeah, the husband can't check her because she wears the pants in the house. I know. But the thing is, she don't even have a husband. She don't have a husband, guys. I already told you that already. You see? I mean, think about what she said. All of y'all in the chat can kick rocks. Does that sound like a married woman that's pure, loving, sweet, decent, good character, morals, values, respects men? Of course not. That's someone who's angry because they don't like the fact that I'm teaching you brothers not to deal with these women. That's what they're mad about. And it's okay. You could be mad because I'm not dealing with none of you.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Look at her face. She's mad as hell, bro. She's mad as hell because he don't want to settle for a single mother.
And I'm not going to settle
Look at her face
for a
with her lashes on.
single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have
sure.
that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
Notice shame, guilt, insults, and the need to be right. What makes you think you're a high value man? Do you see what these women are doing? And she's probably most likely in the same boat, whoever that woman is. This is crazy, man. So now we're moving from him not wanting to be with her to now let's shame him. So what makes you think you're high value? What makes you think you're high value? Your car? Shaming language.
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes
They
less
can.
than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
But we're
demeaning
not
a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about their
situation
sex.
at hand.
Notice how women don't want to be accountable. They're always deflecting, moving the goalposts, and acting like they didn't hear what the brother said. Women demean men every single day with their superficial laundry list of what they think a man is supposed to be. He got to make 6 figures. He got to have good D. He got to be 6 feet tall. He got to live in the Hamptons. He got to have a big house with a 3-car garage. He got to be doing all these things, right? He can't be short because if he's a short guy, she don't want him. Women do this all the time. Hypergamy. Come on now. Women are always looking at the top guy. This is what they do. But the minute a man have a preference or a standard, he's ridiculed, criticized, ostracized, you name it. All because he don't want to deal with a single mother. So what they do is they'll shame us brothers into getting with single mothers. No. Say no to single mothers. Don't date them. Don't get married to them. And don't even try to smash. Nothing. Leave them alone. Once you find out that a woman got kids from another man, you say, hey, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good. You know? It is what it is. They're going to get mad, but who cares? You got to have standards as men. And you have to have discipline. You got to discipline yourself now. Because some of these single mothers will offer you the box and they'll entice you to bite. Don't fall for it, guys. Have some discipline and say, no, not doing it. It'll feel weird at first because it's like you got to turn down some box. But at the end of the day, any man that could turn down some box, if you're a man and you can turn down the box when a woman is offering it and you say, nah, I'm good, I'm cool, and you could go away? Bro, do you know how strong you are as a man? Only strong men could do that. Do you know what that does to a woman when you turn down her advances? That burns them up, bro. That burns them up. That'll burn a woman up, bro, when you turn down her sexual advances, because that's all she got. So when you turn her down, she has nothing else to offer you, bro. That burns. That's when you're going to see her anger come out, bro.
Hold
That's
on.
not
A
the
woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh,
That's exactly what they say, fam. If a fat man is on the stage, these women would be cracking jokes on him. But if it's a woman on the stage that's obese and a black man says anything about her, he's body shaming. Are y'all seeing what's going on? As men, we're not allowed to be ourselves. We're not allowed to have a preference. We're not allowed to have standards. We are just supposed to just do what a woman wants us to do. She's pissed. You can look at her face. She's heated. She's heated, fam.
no, we can't say that. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
you got a lot on your back.
Notice he got a lot on his back because he has a standard. She is trying to defend the other woman by saying he got a lot on his back. No, you got a lot on your back. You got a lot on your back. All them baby daddies, all them kids, all that stress, I don't want it. I refuse to do that. I refuse to be in a situation where I'm in a relationship and I got to go visit a woman and she got a pile of kids in the house. They making a bunch of noise. The baby daddy's knocking at the door. I don't got time. I'm not doing that. I'm done with that. No concubines. I don't want no concubine single moms. No. We don't promote that over here. So if you heard me say in the past, oh, make these single moms concubines, deal with her as a single moms. No, you don't deal with single mothers as concubines. You don't. You're falling into adultery because she came from other men. Guys, she came from other men. She ran away from other men that she was with. Most of these women been married before. And when they get with you, you don't know about her past. This is why when we talk about body count, women don't like to address the topic. They avoid it. Why are you asking me about my body count? When a man asks you about his body count, it's not just about how many men you slept with. He want to know your history, where you came from, what you were doing with your life. Because if I'm going to invest in you, I need to know this. I need to know where you came from. Imagine you get with a single mom, you kicking it with her, then her baby daddy come out of prison. He knocking the door. You at the door. Hello, who it is? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, it's Derek. Hey, yo, Misha home? Misha? Who are you? Hey, yo, I'm her dude. Yo, open the door, bro. Who are you? This crazy baby daddy just got out of prison. You in the house. You open the door. Next minute, you and him arguing and fighting. I didn't sign up for this. And that's how it be, guys. That's exactly how it be. You know how many dudes had to fight the baby daddy? You know how many dudes were messing with a single mom? The baby daddy came through drunk. Now you got to put hands on him. Now the police there, everybody in the crib. It's wild, it's crazy. Why would you want that world? I don't got no time for that drama, fam.
Yeah, okay, man. So what I want to be clear, not rights. Just for you.
Equal rights is exactly right. Why is it that when a man has standards and a preference, women can't tolerate that? So I'm supposed to take care of your kids. So let me get this straight, ladies. Because Ringo TV said he don't want no single mothers, he's not marrying any single mothers, I'm not dating no single mothers, I don't want no box from no single mothers, I don't want nothing to do with single mothers. Because I said that, I'm a bad guy. Is that what you're saying? So I'm supposed to deal with you. I don't want you. That's my preference. That's my right. That's my standard. I'm only interested in women that got no kids. That's it. If you think you're that good of a woman, go out there and find a man that's going to settle with you. My words doesn't have no impact in your life. I'm just sharing my thoughts. The problem is, you know, deep down inside, that ain't no man checking for you like that. And every man you ever dated thus far only wanted to get with you to hit it. That's it. None of those guys got with you because they trying to wife you up. I told you, lady, this 1,000 times in videos. You're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. Look what's happening now. My message changed. Now I'm telling these brothers, don't even deal with you. And this is why I'm suggesting that you guys make sure that you have wives. Make sure that you have wives. The only women that could be a concubine are women that typically can't have children, or they don't want children at this point in their life. These are career women. They don't have the capacity or the time to be a full-time wife in your life. But they still want a relationship and have companionship with a man. Under those circumstances, that woman that have no kids, mind you, she can't have any kids, because we're not using that talking point of, oh, make a so-called single mother a concubine. We're not teaching that no more. Do you understand me? I have a strict standard. You leave them alone. As men, we can't even find virgin women no more. We can't even find a virgin. So the next best thing is a sister that is single, no kids, and she have a low body count. That sister would be as close to a virgin as possible. That's the kind of woman you get with. Do you understand me? And it's all about your preference, because you might meet a sister and she got 10 bodies. She might have 10 bodies, bro. It is what it is. But she don't got no kids. So it's up to you if you want to deal with her. It's up to you. That's like if a sister have 100 bodies, but she got no kids. It's your preference. It's your preference if you want to deal with her. You understand? I'm not going to say, okay, if a sister have this number, that number, then deal with her according. It's your preference, bro. You got to use your own discretion on how you feel. Do you understand me? Because you might meet a sister and she got 7 bodies on her, but she don't got no kids, and she really listening to you. She's cooperative. She's doing what she need to do. She want to work with you. Okay. Seems like you got to keep her. Do you understand me? But don't go get with that sister, turn her into a single mom, and put her out in the streets. Don't do that. If you get with that sister, build with her and make her a wife. It's just that simple. Now, I know a lot of you guys, you're not going to do anything I'm saying because you just want to pump and dump. I don't rock with that. At the same time, I understand that a lot of you guys may just want to get with a sister just to pump and dump. That's your thing. See, you're contributing to the problem, though, because these single mothers are encountering men like you. This is why most of these women don't even know who their baby daddy is. Why? Because they were dealing with guys like you. You know? And it's sad. Because some of you sisters, you might have the right spirit. You might be a sister that want to be in a good relationship, and you might encounter a man that is watching my videos and he's going to mimic a good man. He's going to put on a mask and he's going to appear like, wow, he watched Ringo. He seemed like a cool dude. He's handsome. He's this. Next minute, you pregnant with a pookie baby. He played you. You don't want to be that woman. This is why I tell you, sisters, just because you see a lot of guys in the live chat, don't think that all these guys are true. You know what I mean? Respectfully, these guys got to show and prove the fruits that show that they're official. Like I said, when I think about the sisters, when I think about women, I'm only interested in these women to build family. That's it. I'm not out here pumping and dumping. I'm not out here smashing and dashing. I'm not doing none of this mess. I'm about family development. That's it. But I'm not going to do that with a single mother. Neither should you, brothers. You get with a sister, you have to make sure that you take care of that woman, especially if you found a keeper. You got to take care of her. You got to show her love, and you got to be there for her. Do you understand that? Now, again, ladies, a lot of guys, they're not going to do that. They're going to come in. Let me tell you what they're going to do. These guys are going to come to you, sisters, and I'm talking about the single sisters that got no kids. You're going to have men. They're going to come to you, and they're going to be like, hey, sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling you. You know, I practice polygyny. You know what I mean? I watch Ringo, and, you know what I'm saying? He's a real cool brother, and I'm trying to get to really know you, you know what I'm saying, make you a wife. They're going to talk all that talk. They're going to gas you up. They're going to love bomb you. You're going to really think he the real deal. And the whole time, he just want to smash. And see, that's the fucked up part about this, because especially when it happened to you younger sisters. Because what end up happening is those guys, they turn you into a bitter woman. Because you end up thinking that dude was serious, and the whole time he just wanted to hit it. That's it. At least one time he just wanted to hit. And when he hit, he got you pregnant. You know how many sisters I know that got hit up with a brother, a pookie? I warned them. They got pregnant. Now they miserable. Now their market value dropped. Now it's impossible for a man to get with them because now nobody wants them. You a younger sister, you got to make sure that the man is true. This is why I'm letting you know. This is why I set standards when it comes to this topic. Like, for example, when I talk about polygyny in terms of a man having more than one wife, the standard that I create, this is my standard. I don't care what other brothers do. I am coming from the position of a man that have a wife already. Do you understand me? So I'm not thirsty for no fucking pussy. Do you understand me? What I'm trying to do is put guidelines in place so that you can check a brother and know where he stands. Because these men will come to you and they'll say, I practice polygyny. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, make you my concubine. Fuck that. Where's your wife? Ask him, where's your wife? Do you have a wife? Oh, you practice polygyny? Okay, cool. Where's your wife? Let me meet your wife. Let me let your wife know that me and you are talking. Because he's going to tell you, oh, I'm trying to make you a concubine. Why would you want to make a sister a concubine that got no kids? She don't got no kids. She's listening to you. She's attentive. She's young. Why would you be trying to make her a concubine? No, you should be trying to make her a wife so you can have children with her and teach her as you go. But if a brother is saying, hey, you know, baby, I'm trying to, you know what I mean, make you a concubine, you know what I'm saying? I got about 3 concubines. How you got 3 concubines, bro, and you don't got no wife? How you listening to my videos, you got 3 concubines, but you don't got no wife? Come on now. Something's wrong with that picture. The women that you got, you're just using them for the convenience of sleeping with them. That's it. We're holding the men to standards. We need to see you brothers have wives. You're making it too easy and you're making it too simple. And I realize it's a loophole that was created through various teachings. And that's why I'm holding myself accountable on correcting the message. If you're a man and you single and you get with a woman, you need to make that woman your wife. Now, again, if you're a pump and dump guy, you just want to smash and dash, this is not for you because you're doing what you do regardless. You're out here pumping and dumping, creating single mothers. So, hey, at the end of the day, do you. I can't stop you, bro. One thing I can't do, I cannot stop you guys from being whoremonger males. I can't stop that. But if you're a brother that's trying to build with a sister and have a real relationship, I'm going to give the advice on how to do it. You get with a sister, you build with her. Even if you practice polygyny, even if you're a brother that believe in having more than one wife, my advice to you, you get with a woman, be with her for at least 5 years. 5 years before you even talk about having another wife. Before you even talk about having a concubine. Be with that woman 5 years. Prove yourself. Be a man. Because, ladies, these standards will protect you. These standards will show you where that man is. Because if that man get with you and he's not faithful for at least 5 years, because, guys, the reason why I put this in place, you don't have to follow nothing I say. Do your own thing. Just know there's going to be a judgment day. Just like in the scriptures, Paul gave advice. I'm giving advice because there's too much whoredom in the land. And too many of you brothers be thirsty and you're destroying the daughters of Zion. You're destroying them. A lot of young women are coming up pregnant, heartbroken. You're taking young sisters in their prime, bro, and you're damaging them. You're damaging young sisters that were perfect to be wives. And then you send them out there as a single mother. Now nobody want them. Now brothers are running trains on them. That's crazy. We can't do that no more. This is why I believe that if you're a man and you watch my content and you believe in having more than one wife, okay, cool. My suggestion to you, fam, if you get with a woman, you make her your wife. You don't have to marry her based on the marriage contract in the States. You do it based on the scriptures. You don't need permission from the government to make a woman a wife. People been fucking for ages. Let me ask you a question. Do single mothers get permission from the government to have a bunch of babies by different men? No. No. Do men get permission to go out there and sleep around? No. So why is it when it comes to making a woman a wife, people make things all complicated? Oh, that's sinful or that's illegal. What do you mean illegal? So let me get this straight. Me practicing polygyny is illegal, but a woman having multiple baby daddies is legal, right? Okay, whatever you say. The part that is illegal is called bigamy. Bigamy is when you marry a woman based on the marriage contract in America, the license. If you marry a woman under the license and then you go from New York to Cali and you try to marry a woman over there, that would be considered bigamy. Do you understand? That's illegal. Why? Because you're trying to get the benefits of the government in marriage from two different women. That's against the law. But if you marry women based on your own law, it has nothing to do with the government. There's nothing illegal. Do you understand me? That's how you do things. So my suggestion to you guys is if you're practicing polygyny as a man and you don't have no wife, you get with a sister, you get with a woman, be with her for 5 years. Be faithful. 5 years. Come on now. You just met this woman. Show her that you're faithful being with her. Do you understand me? Before you go out there talking about, oh, I believe in practicing polygyny. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go find me a concubine. No, fuck that. Be faithful to your wife, bro. Be faithful. See, this is the problem. I don't think a lot of you brothers are really serious. Y'all just want to fuck. That's all. Y'all don't really want to build with a woman. Y'all don't want to build legacy. You just want to smash. I'm trying to give you game to make sure that you're on the right path to test your fruit. But you don't want that. You could be faithful to this sister for 5 years. Showing, providing, protecting, and even having children within those 5 years. That sister C, okay, bruh man, been providing for 5 years. He been showing you love for 5 years. That's the only woman you've been with for 5 years. And she been doing her duty as a wife for 5 years. Now, in my opinion, you have proven yourself to be loyal to her. So if you practice in polygyny now, she should be of the understanding to say, wow, in the beginning of our relationship, he said that he practiced polygyny, but he was faithful to me for those first 5 years. I was his only for those first 5 years. So now that sister has confidence in you, and she recognized that you're really true. And this is why I always tell sisters, in the Bible, when women got connected with a man that practiced polygyny, you know why she got connected with him? Because she saw his family. She saw what he had. She saw his family. She saw what he was doing as a man. And that made her realize, okay, this guy is successful. This guy been with his wives for doesn't so amount of years. Okay, cool. He been with her long term. He haven't gone nowhere. He's still with her, faithful. Okay, cool. I believe him. And that's how women got with men. It was based on marrying into other families. It's a way to build wealth, resources. Do you understand me? So I'm trying to put these guidelines in so men can be on point. I know a lot of them are not going to listen, but a few will. And again, guys, you don't make single mothers concubines. You leave them alone. Any woman you get with should have no children. You see what's happening with this guy on the screen. He's dealing with demons. He has a standard. He don't want to deal with a single mom. They're literally shaming him. Look at all the babies on the front of the screen. You see all of that mess? I don't want to deal with that from some other woman. If I ran into a sister today and I'm trying to holler at her, I'm trying to talk, I'm trying to kick it. And then she say, oh, I got 3 kids. I don't want to deal with that. Because I know that's a problem. It's automatic. Bam. She got to communicate with the baby daddy. She's probably still intimate with the baby daddy. Do you understand me? This is crazy, fam. Absolutely crazy. I'm not dealing with that madness. Let's get back to this tape.
But for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value.
Even that woman that's sitting there, most likely got kids. Single mom. I guarantee you, fam, it's all the same. Fam, I could look at a woman automatically and know she a single mom. I could look at a woman and know she's a single mom just by looking at her. I know all the signs, fam. I could tell when a woman got kids by just looking at her. That's right. There are signs that you can follow, that you can see. No amount of shaming language is going to make me change my mind. I don't want nothing to do with single mothers. That's my choice and that's my preference. Right? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be dealing with a lot of problems, guys. Baggage, problems, hurts, pains, strife, resentment, insecurities. Fam, you're going to be dealing with a lot. And I don't got time.
Man,
Definitely not.
we are all
Not at all.
defined by the sum of our deeds and our character. And you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Wow.
Be clear.
Amen.
He's coming up to the sum of zero. Do you see all the shaming language? Do you see all the shaming they did to this brother? They didn't like the fact that he had his preference, but then they teamed up to shame him. That's how women will do me. They'll use all the shaming language to try to shame me. I don't care. I already made up my mind. I'm free. I've been liberated. I am no longer teaching brothers to deal with single moms. So if you're a single mom and you mad, you could be mad all you want. It's not hurting me if you mad. You're only hurting yourself, because if you're a single mom, you should be able to listen to truth and pay attention to the things that I'm saying. Because there's a lot of things you can learn. You made your choice. It is what it is. You messed up your life. You made your choice. And that's that. Own it. You know? I don't got nothing against you that's personal. I just don't want to deal with your kids. And being that I don't want to deal with your kids, it don't make no sense I deal with you. You understand? If you ain't have no kids, it's a different story. But being that you got kids, you're tied to another man. I don't want to be in adultery. And I'm realizing that that is what fornication is. When you get with a single mom and she have all these baby daddies, those are all her husbands. Those are all her baby daddies. Those are husbands. And I don't want no part of that. At least you know you get with a sister and she don't got no kids. Fam, when you get with her and you build relationship and you have children, fam, what's coming out of her womb is yours. I don't want some other woman's kids. I want a woman to produce for me. It don't make no sense. And the only reason why you guys are getting with these women is because you're trying to smash. That's all you're trying to do. Be honest, guys. Be honest with yourselves. All of you guys that might try to mess with a single mom, let's just be honest. With a show of a one. With a show of a one. If you're messing with a single mom, just be honest. Are you really just trying to smash? Like, just be honest, fam. A show of a one is just like, hey, I'm just trying to smash, Ringo. Like, real talk. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? I ain't really trying to be there long term. I ain't trying to wife shorty up. I'm just trying to smash. You know what I mean? She look cool and whatnot. I'm just trying to hit it. Just be honest, fam. Because, see, these single mothers need to see this. They need to know that this is real. You know? And see, this is why I had to change my message, because I'm realizing what's going on. If dudes are talking about having single mothers as concubines, I know what it's about. It's not really about you loving this woman. You just want to hit. Do you understand me? You being with her, you don't want to take care of her kids, number one. So why be there? Because I've been saying that in my videos for the longest, that I'm not taking care of her kids. I'm not doing that. And then I decided, you know what? Why be with her? And you know what's so sad about this? You might have been with a single mom and had love for this woman. I understand. Some of you brothers, you may have been talking to a single mom and had love for her, like genuinely, like you really did like her. But at the end of the day, when you start weighing all of the things that I'm saying, fam, as much love you have for this sister, you got to know when to say, hey, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm in the wrong. How many of you brothers been in a situation where you were messing with a woman? Real talk, guys. How many of you guys, you got to be honest now. How many of you guys been in a situation where you were messing with a woman and she ain't tell you that she had a man, and the whole time you smashing shorty, but she got a man the whole time? You ain't even know. She was lying to you the whole time. You kicking it with shorty, catching feelings and all. Come to find out shorty had a whole marriage, a whole man, a whole life, and you never knew about it. And what you had to do when you found out, you had to walk away. You had to say, look, hey, I really like shorty, but yo, I ain't with that, fam. Like, yo, you ain't tell me that. You ain't tell me dude is your husband. Like you know what I'm saying? Those type of situations, you got to walk away from it, fam. That's bad. You know? You don't want to be in a situation like that, guy. Some women be lying. That's why I talked about, look, fam, the reason why I had to change up my message is because all of last week, I've been talking about the runaway wife. The Most High been putting on my heart that there are women out here that run away from marriages, run away from relationships, and they play Miss Single. Oh, I'm a single woman. Right? And then what they do is they seduce you in. And you end up dating them, not realizing she's still married to that guy. So now you hitting it. Now you feeling this woman, catching feelings and whatnot. You really liking her. Whole time she married, bro. The whole time she's married. Now you're in adultery, bro. And you didn't even know. You don't even know that shorty's still married, bro. Fam, some of us brothers may have talked to women that had a divorce. Put a 1 in your chat. Put a 1 in the chat, bro. I'm trying to make you brothers understand the real. How many of you brothers were in a relationship talking to a single mom and she said she was divorced? And you were talking to her, you know, doing your thing. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys do that. And the thing is, brothers, when we do that, we're putting ourselves as men in adultery. That's what we're doing. And all of us brothers been guilty of that. Some brothers are not even going to raise their hand. Some brothers are not going to say nothing. But at the end of the day, if you were there, you were in adultery. So what do we got to do? We got to repent. The only way to do is to get out of the situation. You know? Sometimes you might be messing with a sister. She don't tell you she got a husband or a man or a baby daddy, and you trying to make the relationship work. How many of you guys been there where you're with a woman, you're trying to make the relationship work, but she's not? You know why? You want to know why she don't want the relationship to work? You want to know why she didn't take it to the next level? She really do want to, but she knows she can't because she has a man. She has a man, guys. That's why she can't let it go to the next level. Because she has a man. She has a husband. And she just can't run off with you. She just can't get pregnant by you. No. She got a man. They're just separated, guys. Put it together. All of y'all had these experiences. She's really married. She's just separated. You were just in the middle, kicking it with her, doing whatever you had to do. And she caught herself and probably was like, look, I can't let this thing go too far. I did my dirt. Boom, boom, boom. And she moved on. Many guys been there. How many of you guys been on the job and you talking to a sister on the job, a co-worker, whole time you messing with her, she had a man. One day you clock out, you see her walking and she jump in a car, dude come out the car, you're like, who this? She never told you she had a man, bro. Next morning you confront her, you're like, yo, who that guy? Oh, that's my baby daddy. So you mean this whole time we kicking it, you ain't even tell me? Like, that's crazy. This is what they do, guys. This is what they do. So we're going to look at this thing one more time, and then we're going to wrap up the stream, fam. Because a lot of single mothers, they're going to be mad. They're going to say, oh, Ringo's a misogynist. He hate black women. He's this, he's that. Fam, I have a wife. She's black. I have 4 daughters. They're black. I don't hate women. I got a lot of love for the sisters. You see, when I do my content, I'm fair and balanced. I talk about the women. I talk about the men. I hold everybody accountable. Even down to the topics of polygyny, I put guidelines in place so that women aren't taken advantage of. I tell these brothers, hey, forget that talk about, oh, I got me 2 concubines. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from you brothers about you got concubines. Where's your wife, bro? Where's your wife? Where's the woman that you honored and made a wife? Where is she? Where's your wife? Where is your wife, bro? Because most of these women y'all call concubines, that woman don't even know she's a concubine. Y'all didn't sit a woman down and says, okay, yeah, sister, you my concubine. No. So on this channel, we do not promote making single mothers concubines. I don't teach that no more, and I'm not teaching that. Because a standard must be raised. A standard must be raised. As men, as grown men, you're only supposed to deal with women that have no children. I don't want no prepackaged family. I don't want that. I'm just being 100% honest. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have standards, guys. You have to have standards. Don't let this epidemic of this horrible world we live in when it comes to dating push you all into, hey, all I got is single moms to deal with, so I'm gonna go settle and get a single mom. Fam, they're doing this by design. By design, they're doing this. You understand? They're literally doing this by design. Anytime I talk about polygyny, the only women that be in my chat angry is older women. If younger women are in my chat, I don't see them acting like that. For some reason, if there's younger women in my chat, they tend to listen attentively to what I'm saying, to hear what I'm saying, to make their own mind up. Whereas older women, they be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not sharing no man. And they'll be in my chat saying, no woman should settle for no polygyny. You should never. They're doing that because they want the younger sisters not to have a chance. They want the younger sisters to go out there, get pregnant out of wedlock by a bum. And I see this happen every day. I see young sisters get their lives taken for a ride, destroyed, get impregnated, and left with a baby by a bum. And now she's a single mom to like 2 kids. She got like 2 kids. That's crazy. Now nobody wants her. Now she's alone.
He may have maturity. I felt like you don't have authority. You have a responsibility, but no authority. That's what I feel.
Those are some strong words, but Joya,
Yes.
you didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that
finna make us
question
something right now.
about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother.
There's nothing wrong with that. He said he's too good for a single mother. It is what it is. And I'm pretty sure he didn't say it that way. He just probably said, I'm not interested in a single mom. But see the entitlement? That's why she didn't want to have a second date with him. In other words, she's basically saying, I'm not going to give you the box because you don't want to date single mothers. Now think about this, ladies. If all I wanted to do was fuck and get some pussy from a single mom, right? Then why would I just say, hey, I don't want to deal with them no more? If I just wanted to smash, then all I would have to do is just gas them up and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wife up you single moms. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for y'all. Boom, 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 whoopity whoop. And get myself in there to smash. But I'm not doing that. I'm not going to waste my time lying. I'm just not going to deal with you. That's integrity. That's a standard. You can't get upset about that. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a sucker out there that will get with you to be a stepdaddy. That's not going to be me. You get what I'm saying? So don't get mad with me because I have a standard. She got mad with him because he have a standard. He have morals and values. He said he's too good for that. You know what I mean? He believed he's a high value man. I'm not into none of that high value man nonsense. I believe that all men have value. It doesn't matter who you are. All the brothers that are at Home Depot, all the brothers that are stocking boxes, all the brothers that are at Lowe's and Target, the cashiers, the cabbies, the Uber drivers. You know what I mean? All you guys have value. It doesn't matter what your financial bracket is, how much money you make. You all have value as men. So it doesn't matter about, oh, I don't make six figures and all that. Don't put yourself into that mess. It doesn't matter what you're making right now. As long as you're a man, you providing for yourself and you working to survive in this evil world, you're a man at the end of the day. You're a man. It doesn't matter what car you drive, bro. Just because this brother got a better car than yours, it don't mean nothing. Your car is the best car ever because that's what you could afford. Do you understand me? So don't get so overwhelmed by the fact that you got to live up to this certain level because of hypergamy and all this BS that these women got going on out here in terms of, oh, you got to make six figures and you got to do this. I remember when Kevin Samuels was pushing that high value nonsense, all these brothers in these spaces started to try to prove themselves. Yo, I make six figures and I get this amount of money and I earn six figures. Nobody cares what you earn, fam. Real men don't talk about how much they earn. Because once you start talking about how much you earn, you're going to have a bunch of gold diggers that are going to be coming by trying to get with you to finesse you from your damn cash. Men don't supposed to be talking about how much money they make. Real men don't supposed to do that. That's how you line yourself up to get robbed. If everybody know you got all this money, then guess what? Nobody ain't even going to want to support you. You see what I'm saying? It's not good to talk like that. Real men stay low key. They don't have to tell everybody all their business, man. But she mad because bruh man don't want to deal with her. Now she gonna shame him.
However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother is not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
Wow.
That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
It's insensitive to women that are out there that have children. Like I'm supposed to give a damn. That's not my problem that you have children. You got pregnant out of wedlock because you were sleeping around. You went out there living your best life. So how is that insensitive? Do you see the audacity of this woman? So because of all your bad choices, I have to have sympathy for you. No. You went out there and made bad choices. I say this all the time on my platform. I got 4 daughters. My elder daughter's 15. By the time she grow up, if she do or make dumbass decisions and go outside messing with a Pookie and Ray Ray and fuck her life up, that's her fucking problem. She gotta live with that shit, bruh. Do you understand me? The same smoke that I give women on YouTube Same smoke I give my daughters, bro. Do you understand me? Ain't gonna be none of that, oh, you know, Ringo, how your daughter turned into this, and what are you talking about? If I raise her up the right way and she choose to go do the wrong, that's her choice. That's not me. Do you understand me? You have a lot of good parents that raise their children, and their children go out there and live for the devil. This happens every day. You got kids that grow up in the suburbs in beautiful homes, beautiful communities, and yet their kids are wilding out. You have to shake your head like, damn, you grew up in such a beautiful neighborhood, wealthy parents, and your son end up in prison. Makes no sense. Ladies, y'all got to take personal accountability for your life. She don't want to take personal accountability for her life. And dude that's sitting next to her, he just want to hit it. He just want to hit it. And I understand, guys. You might look at her and you might say, damn, yeah, I want to hit it too, Ringo. I ain't going to hold, you know what I mean? But hey, guys, you have to have discipline. You got to have discipline. Guys, do you know how easy it is to talk to women? And I'm talking about women that are in the real world, because online it's a different story. Online, it's like women, I don't know what's going on with women online. Women will be online and don't have a profile, but have an interest in a man, but there's no way for that man to contact that woman. Like, it's really crazy online. But I'm talking about in the real world, when you're out and about, it's very easy to talk to women. But now, I should say this. It's only easy to talk to women in the real world if you're not beating the drum. Guys, when you're in this world as a man, you have to stop beating the drum. You can't be out here watching PORN as a man. You can't do that, guys. You got to shut that off. The more you watch PORN, you lose your manhood. You become weak. Do you understand me? You're not going to have no confidence. So when you see a woman that look good, you're not going to approach. You're not going to say nothing. You're going to be timid. You're going to be scared. Why? Because you beat off all the time. You constantly sit on your computer, thirsting with the lotion, you know, with the Crisco oil, right? I wouldn't be surprised if some of these brothers use Crisco oil. I wouldn't be surprised. But guys, if you avoid beating the drum and stop watching PORN, you're going to have ultimate confidence that when you're in the street just chilling, just kind of just doing your thing, and you see women, fam, it's going to be really easy to talk. It's going to be really easy to have conversations because your testosterone is very high. You're at your peak. You're full of confidence because you're not releasing your energy every minute all throughout the day. So when you talk to women, you're going to be a little more aggressive. You know, you're going to be a little more aggressive. You're going to be a little more assertive, and it's going to come off. Your confidence is going to be there, and you're not going to have no thirst. Because a guy that beat off, right, if he try to talk to a woman, she's going to sense the thirst. She's going to feel it. She's going to be like, this guy is ultra thirsty right now. I can hear it in his voice. He's desperate. He don't got no woman. He is hungry. But when you're a guy that is at peace, your energy is high, all she's going to feel from you is masculine energy, and it's going to be attractive to her. And even if she don't bite back, hey, that was practice for you. Because as a man, being rejected by a woman is normal. That's supposed to be normal. You're supposed to expect that. You don't ever have anything to lose when you try to holler at a woman. You don't never lose as a man. You don't lose. It's just an opportunity for you to sharpen your mouthpiece when you're talking. You get what I'm saying? You got to look at it like that. You got to look at it like you're on the court and you taking a shot. You might have missed. Okay, cool. Let me just go get the rebound. Boom, boom, boom. Go back, shoot again. You see what I'm saying? But if you look at it like, damn, shorty rejected me. Damn, man, you know what I mean? These women ain't ish. No. You feel like that because you beat off every night. That's why. You don't got no energy, so now you frustrated. But if you have that energy and you're not releasing your energy all day long, then it ain't gonna be nothing to you. You're gonna be like, hey, that's her loss. She didn't want to talk to me, cool. I ain't gonna hit her with a brick. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Right? But when it comes to this situation here, man, this woman is angry because she really want dude. She want the other guy. She don't want him. This guy that's sitting here, she don't want him. She don't. She want the other guy. You could see it on her face. You could see it in the way she's talking. She want to sleep with him. But dude don't want her because she have kids. Listen to her and look at the body language and look at her face. You could tell shorty want dude that's the high value man.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So
Really?
you're a very
What's that got to
intelligent
No,
woman.
let me stop you right
You're
there.
very
Notice the simp. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Trying to be a protector and provider. Beta male simp in action. Y'all see that? The brother told her, you need to learn from history. He's setting her straight right there, telling her, look, you need to recognize your past and own up to it. She didn't want to hear that. But you could tell she really liked the other guy. She really liked him. She really wanted to get with him. She would give him the cooch, but dude turned it down. That burned her up. Once you could turn down vagina, the woman is going to be more attracted to you. Guys, listen to what I just said. Once you turn down vagina, when a woman is clearly rolling the red carpet out for you and you turn it down, you become more attractive to that woman. In her mind, she's like, who is this guy to turn me down? Now she's curious. What you got going on? Now it creates this chase. Now she's into you even more. Now you become mysterious. Look, guys, man, I'm trying to help you out, fam. And most of y'all should know this already, fam.
Woman, you're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's a less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what
You see that?
you do, you be more proactive.
Be more proactive because you know it's less likely you're going to be successful in marriage if you have all these kids. Ain't nobody going to want to wife you up. It doesn't matter how she look. It doesn't matter how she look, guys. Stop wasting your time looking at how she's all decked out because that's how she look on the show. If she was to go home, take off the lipstick, take off the lashes, take off the hair, take off all the Miss Potato Head stuff, you're going to see her for who she really is. And to me, that is how you should see women, how they really are. You ladies have to learn how to make a man see you for how you really look so that he could appreciate you for your natural beauty. And then anything else after that in terms of you wanting to deck yourself out, you know what I'm saying, look cute, whatever the case is, that's a plus. But I think that as a woman, a man should be able to behold you as you are. If he's head over heels over you by the way you look with no makeup, no hair done, none of that stuff, no lashes, right? And he's feeling you, just imagine when you deck yourself out. He gonna be like, man, shorty crazy, yo.
using condoms.
What's that got to do
making
with
sure
your
that you
choice?
okay? If you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married.
Notice how he's giving her standards and showing her the way, but she don't want to listen.
A better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking
by
of
finding a
me.
man. That's what I'm thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes, and
is your
I
mother still
struggled.
alive?
I struggle.
Shame, guilt, insult, and it needs to be right.
What you talking about, Willis?
You see that?
Mom's still
Did
alive.
she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Facts. Get over how she look. Says rise above anything. That's a fact, bro. Guys, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about that. Get over how she looks. Guys, there are women out here that look good, bro. There's some sisters out here, man. When you look at them, you know there's a God. Some sisters be, you look at them from head to toe and you're like, you wiping the sweat off your face, bro, because it's like, damn, shorty is crazy, bro. You got to get over how she look, bro. You got to get over how she look. Think about, look at it this way. You're blind. You can't see her. You should just hear her. You can't see her body. See, a blind man, he can't see a woman's body. He can't see a woman's face. All he hears is her voice and how she treat him. That's how you brothers got to be when you're dealing with these women. You got to be blind. Not blind in the sense of not knowing and being manipulated, but blind in the sense of I'm not focused on how she look. I'm just going to see how she conduct herself. That's what I'm going to do. Because if you do it that way, it's going to show you who she really is. And you're gonna like her for her rather than how she looked. Because some of you guys, you give special treatment to women that are 10, dimes, 8s, 9s, and 10s. You give them special treatment. No, that's the woman that you need to look out for because she can be a devil. There's a lot of women that look real good, bro, but very dangerous. Very dangerous. There's some women, man, whew, they look real good, bro. They'll line you up. They'll get you robbed. They'll get you killed. And then they'll go right back to their life. You see what I'm saying? Don't let that happen to you, fam.
So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make.
Notice her face. She's angry, bro. She's angry. Again, ignore how she looks.
Choice.
They can
say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
But we're
demeaning
not
a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about their
situation
face.
at
What I
hand.
want
Listen,
to
hold on.
That's not
A
the
woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
So what I
I'm
want to be
just saying
clear,
equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of 0.
Amen.
Be clear.
You see that? Wow. So he's coming up to the sum of 0. Just because he have some standards. Just because he don't want to deal with the baby mama drama and all that mess. He's a 0. You see how that is? All of a sudden, these women, they don't care about his car. They don't care about his money. They don't care about none of that. Now, all of a sudden now, they're concerned with his character. Walking contradiction. It's crazy, man. And the woman wanted him. He's the guy she really want, but she can't have him because he don't want her, and that burns. So, hey, we're going to get up on out of here, fam. It is what it is. Appreciate everybody stopping by, rocking with the platform, us doing what we got to do over here. This was a good one, fam. Definite good one, man. So, guys, make sure you understand the standard. We are not wifing up single mothers. We are not taking them as concubines. We're not doing none of that. They're going to stay by themselves. As men, we're going to deal with women that have no children. You understand? A woman that got kids from other men, she need to go back to her baby daddy and deal with him. I don't want no adulteresses. And that's what I realized that this has turned into. And I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that, fam. Right? Let me see. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Denise. Denise for the $10 support. Denise. Shout out to Richard for the 5. Richard for the 5. BK all day for the 10. Salute to BK all day for the 10. And shout out to who we got here? Anthony. Shout out to Anthony T for the $50 support, sponsoring the show. Anthony T for the $50 support. I didn't even realize it's after 12 already. Because it said it's yesterday. I'm like, yesterday is still today. What's going on? I realize it's already 12 a.m. already. It's 12:11 New York time. So, shout out to Matthew. Matthew, let me see. Yeah, shout out to Matthew for the $15 support. Matthew. Can't believe I missed those Travis Scott ones that dropped earlier, man. It's crazy, man. Anyway, they're gonna come out on the weekend, I think. I think on the weekend or later in this week, I think they're gonna come out. It's gonna be a draw for it. People probably like, what are you talking about, Travis? What are you talking about, Ringo? Travis Scott ones. You know what I mean? They dropped on his site, but I missed it. I had it on the phone and I forgot. And I was taking care of some business and they had a draw for them and I missed out. But it's going to be released on the Nike app. I think on the 13th, or I'm not sure if it's Saturday. I'm not sure if it's Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure, but it's going to be released. But nonetheless, let me see. Yeah, so that's what we got for you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back in the morning with more. I got a lot of work I got to do tonight, so I'm going to be pretty busy. But ladies that are single, no children, you are the ones that brothers need to focus on. These single mothers, no. Now, of course, some of you single mothers, you might have some of these guys, they'll say, F what Ringo say, I'm going to get with a single mother. That's them. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not. Because it's not going to be beneficial to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to build. They don't be wanting to build. A lot of times these women just want to play. And I'm not really interested in play. A lot of times you'll have women They just want to get with a brother to fool around. But when it comes to family development and growth, they don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they want to have you as some sort of sneaky link. Be careful, guys. Some of you guys end up being the sneaky link to single mothers. I'm serious. You be thinking you are messing with them. No, you're the sneaky link. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, fam. Shout out to Mark. Mark for the $20 support. Mark for the $20 support. Salute to Mark for the $20 support. Mark O. All right, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share the content with friends. Let them know about the platform. Let them know what we're doing over here. Ringo TV Reactions. The best reactionary channel on YouTube, hands down. We're #1. There is no other. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Appreciate everybody rocking with us. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.